Howdy everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm going to start off with giving you the normal YouTube spiel. If you're new, subscribe, leave a thumbs up on this video. You guys obviously tuned in because you want to see how to clean live crabs like these ones that we got in this bag. We caught a bunch of big Dungeness crab today, so I'm going to show you guys how to clean these. These ones are perfect, they're alive. I promise they're just really cold, but they're still alive. We're going to go over the things that we need and talk just for a brief second about like why you cook them, or why does the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife tell you guys, or they don't tell you, they just recommend you to clean them alive. So we're going to start off with obviously what you guys are going to need to do this. I'd say your main staple is some crabs. You're definitely going to need some crab. Next, you're going to need just a garbage bag. This is just going to make it like the process a lot easier for you guys to dispose of it. Next, you're going to need a 5-gallon bucket. You want to fill it with some rocks. You could do this with like any sort of plastic tote, or they actually make a specific thing, you know, for this, so you can just do it by your sink. I personally don't have one because this works perfectly fine. But when you pick an item that you're going to use, you want something with a thin lip, and you'll see why you're going to need that thin lip when we get, you know, to when we're going to be cracking these crabs. So ODFW, Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, recommends you to like clean crabs before cooking. Why is that, you may ask? Well, apparently in the ocean there is levels of toxins, and I don't know exactly what kind of toxins they are. I'll actually drop a link down in the description for the ODFW website, like crabbing area, where it tells you why you should clean these. I guess so the crabs have their little, you'll breather guys on the sides of their body in their shell. They ingest those toxins through that water into their body, and if you don't eat crabs or, you know, anything off the coast very regularly, you can actually get sick from ingesting those. Now I eat crabs a lot. I've eaten hundreds of crabs over the course of my entire lifetime, and I've never once gotten sick. But this is just the way I'm going to show you guys the way that they recommend you to do, but they don't actually show you to do. They say you should, you know, clean the crabs while they're alive. So let's jump into it. I'm going to show you guys how, and then hopefully you guys can do this by yourself at home. So we got our handy dandy garbage bag here. I didn't really explain to you guys why the rocks are in the bottom. The rocks are in the bottom so it's stable. You obviously could do this without the rocks, but I just personally do it this way. You're going to take your old bag here, nice and open. You're going to put it in the bucket and just fold it over the bucket. The reason you have your garbage bag in there is so when you crack your crabs on this, you can just dump the guts right in the bag and take them right to the garbage. That's just what I'm going to do. So you're going to need your lovely specimens here. And okay, so something I'm going to give you guys, just a little pro tip. If you put them in, like, these crabs are alive. They are actually alive. They are not dead. They're just cold and like dormant. When you put them in ice, they get too cold and they just won't move. They literally won't do anything. Like, you'll just leave them here, but like that guy's still moving. He's perfectly alive. He just won't move. Like, I wouldn't put my finger in his claw because he'll pinch me. But what you're gonna do is you want to put the eyes, the front of the crab, with these big pinchers facing away from you. You're gonna then take each hand and put your middle finger there. You're gonna put that on the pinchers, on top of the pinchers on each side. Your thumbs are going to go behind those very back legs there. They're going to go under towards the middle of the body. But you see the part, the male, how you tell it's a male crab, you want to keep your hands away from that. And you guys will see why in just a second. You're then going to take your 2 pointer fingers and put them on top of the crab, like so. With your hand, with your thumb spread apart, the rest of your fingers pushing on those legs, and your pointer fingers on top, you're going to take your crab, and on that flat small edge on the bucket, you're going to take the crab and you're going to get it nice and firm gripped in your hand, and you're going to take it and give it one hard smash right onto that center piece. Now I did this yesterday with like 16 crabs, and it literally took me, what'd you say, Ada?
5 minutes.
Probably 5 minutes to clean 16 crabs like this. So you guys are going to take it, put your fingers on it just like this, take that bucket, and you're going to pick it up and slam it down. Now I'm going to do this for you guys. Ready? One hard slam. we'll leave them on there. So come over and check this out really quick. You guys can see it actually broke the top of the shell, and here on the back of the bucket, it split right down the middle of where that part is that you can tell if it's a male crab. You're then just going to take the legs, you're going to give them a nice twist, take that back, give it one pop right off, and there you go. You literally, there's no guts on it. Take this little front part here and just pick off the things that you didn't break off perfectly. And these crabs, this crab, I should say, is good for a rinse and to get thrown into the pot. You can see with this one, all that's on there is those little tentacle guys that ingest all of those toxins out in the ocean. So you're actually removing all of this before cooking. Definitely take them inside and rinse them off, before you throw them in a pot. You don't 100% have to, but that's definitely what I would recommend for you guys to do. We're going to now take this one more crab here. I actually have like one more in the bag, but I'm not going to show you guys. You're going to take your pointer, or you're going to take your middle finger there, this guy here on both sides, put them under on those front claws, pointer fingers on top, thumbs on the bottom, firmly grip that bad boy. Make sure you get nice and lined up. Lift, one good smash. And if you don't get it, you can put your hand on top and just kind of press down and wiggle them a little bit. Now you can take them from the bottom and you're just going to give it a nice twist like that. Turn the crab over. Pop. Guts, everything right out of that thing. I'm not going to show you guys the other one because you got a good demonstration of that. But I do really hope that this video helped you guys out. Definitely make sure you know your regulations. In Oregon, it's 5 3/4 for Dungeness. You are allowed 12 a day. You're only allowed to keep males. But yeah, you guys can see there's no guts on there. I literally haven't washed them off in the sink and it works perfect. We're going to get this other guy cleaned up and go inside and cook them. Make sure you guys do subscribe and leave a thumbs up on this video. I'm trying to hit 3,000 subs this year, so if you want to be a part of that and help me out, that would be greatly appreciated. Stay fishy, stay crabby, not crabby in a bad mood. Is that funny? I'll see your guys' faces later.